Hello everyone, my name is Caden, and this video is going to be quite a big one. So I'm going to be building 18 countries, which is by far the most I've ever done in a large scale video. The first country I'm going to be making today is Turkey. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the time lapse. Now with Georgia, we actually have two breakaway regions, Abkhazia and South Ossetia. So some people might count those as 20 countries in one video, but oh well. Georgia is already a pretty small country, so on its own it's really easy, but I did try experimenting with the disputes a bit, so that's why it took quite longer than it should have. Armenia was a really short one, so I don't really got much to say. That's it. On the other hand, Azerbaijan's a pretty unique one. Although it's statistically the most average country, it's got a breakaway region, a pretty cool flag, 4 to 5 enclaves and exclaves, and a capital city which is below sea level. Oh yeah, fun fact, Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan, is actually home to the world's largest KFC. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the country. Now Syria is one I actually built pretty quickly, about half the time I took to make Georgia. So most of you guys know this is probably the most recent flag change in the whole world, which happened last year actually. Tell me in the comments if you guys like the new one more or the old one. Lebanon's a really tiny and easy country, so honestly I don't really know what to say. I mean, the tree on the flag is pretty cool. I do admit it does look pretty nice on bigger scales though. I think you guys know why I didn't say anything in those two clips. I don't really feel like making this comment section a war zone right now. Anyway, Jordan was a really easy one too, taking me around 3 minutes to complete. Iraq is a medium-sized country, which I had some fun making. The text on the flag is pretty interesting to build, but not too hard. Also, shout out to my friend Adam, who lives in Iraq. Kuwait's a really small one, and I see almost everyone building it with Iraq and not putting any thought into it. I decided I want to build this one by hand, so I did. It only took me around 5 minutes though. Next up, I've got Saudi Arabia, which is essentially the main highlight of the video. The outline took around 13 minutes, and the flag took an extra hour and 13 minutes, equaling almost an hour and a half. Still less than Norway, but still, it's one of the longest countries I've ever done. Anyways, the Shahada was really time consuming, obviously. I mean, if you ever tried to build this in any scale, you know it's really boring. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about Saudi Arabia. Yemen's another decently sized country. I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, South Caucasus is pretty cool. Mainland Yemen is not fun to live in. Oh yeah, well, Risho is from here. So, and yeah, that's all I've got to say. Oman was a fun one, to be honest. I put the emblem in the spread curve to make it super detailed, but then again, it's only 2 colors. As you'll see, I did use some questionable block choices like bricks, target blocks, etc. But who cares, the emblem still turned out pretty good. Now for these next 3 countries, I decided to group them all into one. UAE would have been enough, but Qatar and Bahrain is just too small to be on its own. I like to think of these as just countries that basically got rich off oil, obviously. The UAE has a pretty average pan-Arab flag, but you do gotta admit Qatar is a really nice flag. Iran was the second longest one, tied exactly with Turkey down to the very second. I thought this would have taken longer with how big it is, but I did use copy and paste for some of the tedious bits on the flag.